Before left and right, before Democrats and Republicans, before the concept of liberal or conservative even existed, there were political factions. But when did these groups first become parties, organized, ideological, powerful? To answer that, we have to go back, far back, to a surprising place, 18th century Britain. The first recognizable political party in the modern sense was born not in a republic, but under a monarchy. In the late 1600s and early 1700s, England was undergoing enormous political change. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 had shifted power from the king to Parliament. In the vacuum left by royal absolutism, two political groups emerged, not just factions, but organized machines of influence, the Whigs and the Tories. The Whigs supported constitutional monarchy, parliamentary supremacy, and were often aligned with the merchant class, urban elites, and religious toleration. The Tories were more traditional, defending royal authority, the Anglican Church, and landowning aristocracy. These were not just social clubs. They had ideological identities, rival leaders, and clear stances on law, religion, and foreign policy. They supported newspapers, courted votes, and battled for control of the House of Commons. They even accused each other of being traitors. Sound familiar? And so, Britain in the early 1700s is often credited with creating the first political parties in the modern sense. Structured, long-lasting, and tied to public institutions. But were they the first ever? If we broaden our definition, we might look further back, to ancient Rome. In the late Roman Republic, around the 1st century BCE, there were two powerful political blocs, the Optimates and the Populares. The Optimates, or best men, represented the conservative senatorial elite. The Populares, or men of the people, claimed to speak for the lower classes and used populist tactics. Julius Caesar, a Populare; Cicero, an Optimate. And their rivalry wasn't just rhetorical. It led to assassinations, civil wars, and the eventual collapse of the Republic. But here's the difference. These Roman factions weren't formal organizations. They had no membership cards, no consistent leadership, no party platforms. They were loose alignments, powerful, yes, but not quite parties. So while ancient Rome shows us the roots of political rivalry, Britain in the early 1700s shows us the birth of the political party as we understand it today. And from there, the idea spread. France, the United States, and beyond. In 1790s America, the Federalists and the Democratic Republicans followed the British model. Though they claimed to hate factions, ironically, by opposing political parties, they created them. Today, political parties are everywhere, shaping democracies, dominating parliaments, and often polarizing nations. But their origins lie in a time when monarchs ruled, newspapers were new, and the idea of popular government was still a dangerous experiment. So the next time you hear someone complain about parties being corrupt, divisive, or too powerful, remember, that's not new. That's the way it started.